Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Nadine with Magnificence Mind, and I'm sporting a cool hat today. And the reason I'm doing that is because I just got my hairs cut, and I don't have any product in my hair right now. So when I take my hat off, it's pretty flat. I definitely have hat head. So I decided that we'll wear our very cool hat to do this video today. Over the weekend, I had a glorious opportunity to work with a couple of very amazing animals, and one of them was a horse by the name of Time Ahead. And right now, Time Ahead lives at a beautiful, beautiful place called Medicine Horse. It's an equine therapy facility, and I'm going to put the link to them below with information about them so that if you happen to be in Longmont or Loveland or any place in Colorado and would like to go visit them, they do absolutely amazing work, equine therapy with different kinds of groups. And so, they're really into people with trauma, people with emotional needs, mental needs, LGBTQ, veterans, cancer patients. It doesn't matter if you would like to connect your heart with a horse and allow the horse or goats, they have goats there as well. But I'll put their link so that you can get more information about them and go visit their facility. But when I met Time Ahead, he was laying down and a lot of issues going on with his own body, and it took a while to get the energy flowing. So when I first approached him, he's 29 years old, and when I first approached him, he was obviously laying down because issues were preventing him from getting up easily. But I started at his tail and opened up his first chakra and got the energy flowing down his first chakra, the grounding cord, and his hind legs. But then I start moving energy from the tail up to the pole, which is the top of the head. And there was a massive grouping space, if you will, in the spine where energy just was not flowing from the tail up. So then I went around to the front, in front of him, and connected into his pineal gland and started moving energy from the pineal gland and pole down the spine. And it took a while, many passes back and forth from the tail up, from the pole down, tail up, pole down, until I could clear that pathway so that the energy was flowing. And once the energy was flowing, then I could go through and look at the chakras themselves and clear any blockages that were going in the chakras. So after a while, he was standing up and we got to have him walk around. So I'm going to share pictures with you. His hips were out of place. He had 3 vertebrae out of place. So we got all of that working for him where he was able to walk around. So in this video, I'm going to show you pictures of him when I first met him, pictures that were taken today of him walking around. But then I'm also going to share with you some pictures of where different groups are actually going to him for equine therapy. A day after, maybe 2 days after I had worked with him, because I believe we're on Tuesday right now, I asked him specifically, you're in this equine therapy, so is there something that you are working with specifically with these animals or with the humans that are coming in? And I want to find my note because I typed this out for his owner, and I want to just read to you what he said so I get this correctly. Let me see if I can find this now because, here we are and I'm making a video and then, all right, I'm going to read this to you so I get it word for word of what he said. So I asked Time Ahead if he works on anything specifically when he's working with groups or people. And this was his response. I do. We do. We open our hearts to the ones with emotional scars. Those who hear and listen to criticism, defamation, and shredding of their psyche. We strip away the lies. We clean the infected areas in the emotional body and the mental body, and then we flood them with positive and love and well-being. Sometimes we also see the abusers here as well. And for them, we construct a barrier around their voice box, their mouth, so their words cannot be heard by the hurt ones. Isn't that amazing? Right? Isn't that amazing? So different groups are coming there. They have their own wants and needs. But I love this part. I got to read this again because this is so powerful. We open our hearts, the horse, we open our hearts to the ones with emotional scars. We open our hearts to those who hear and listen to criticism and defamation and the shredding of their psyche. And we strip away the lies that they heard. We strip away the defamation they heard. We strip away the criticism they heard. And we clean up the infected areas in the emotional body and the mental body. And then we flood them. We flood all their cells. We flood their beingness. We flood all of their bodies, the cells, everything. We flood it with positive and love and well-being. So I just thought that was such amazing information that he was able to give back to me. And I wanted to share that with you because there's so many times as a human, we're thinking, oh, I'm picking up my kitty. I'm picking up my doggy. I saw a frog. I saw a squirrel. But when we ask a question, they always provide information. It's up to us as the human if we're willing to stop and listen. Stop and listen so we can hear what they have to say. So thank you so much for being with me today. Again, this is Dr. Nadine with Magnificent Smile. I'm a master healer for animals and humans. If you would like to book a session for yourself or one of your animals, I'll put those links down below. And I really wanted to focus on Medicine Horse. So I'll put their information below. And I think I had their website up here for a second. Maybe I didn't. So this is, again, at Medicine Horse, we provide equine facilitated therapy and learning through our signature programs. They have individual therapy, group therapy. They have licensed therapists who work alongside the therapy horses, and they're creating a unique space for growth and healing. They serve diverse populations, including veterans, LGBTQ+, trauma survivors, the underserved youth, fostering connection and resilience through the powerful bond between animals and humans. So I really hope that you can go visit them. That would be absolutely wonderful. If you happen to have extra cash, send them money. If that's something you can help with, get a new animal. There's so many animals that are available for being used as a therapy horse. So however you can be supportive to this, what is it called? Nonprofit organization. However you can support, please reach out to them and give your support in whichever way you can. So thank you so much for being with me. I'm going to put pictures of time ahead here. You'll see pictures where he's actually working with different groups, but you'll also see the pictures of when I saw him a couple days ago. When he could not get up, he was down on the ground, and then pictures where he's actually walking around and going and visiting some chat. You'll also see a picture where his hips are back in alignment. So thank you so much for watching all the way through. Please do share this information. We'd love to see this go viral. That would be absolutely wonderful. So thank you for the share, comment, put posts, however you can do to get the word out, to share my work with others. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. Until we meet again, have an awesome day, everyone. Dr. Nadine out.